Konnichiwa, it's Yumi here. Today we're gonna do part 5 for the walkthrough of Nancy Drew, the Captive Curse. The last time we were here, we had read the game guide for the raid game, and we knocked over some of Carl's cards, but we figured out how to put them back up on the little whatever desk or whatever. And we talked to Frank and Joe Hardy for a few minutes. And since we're playing Junior, we have a task list. We have a ton of stuff we have to do, including finding something to help translate some of the signs, exploring Carl's office a bit more, and all that good stuff. And we have to explore the courtyard, meet everyone at the castle, we already played a game of Raid with Carl.
That's done.
And I fixed the cards that we knocked down in Carl's office.
Check.
And we have to find a way to get him out of his office, explore the courtyard, meet everyone in the castle, explore Carl's office while he's not in there, and find something to translate some of the signs. So let's just look around Nancy's room.
This might come in handy.
German to English, just in time. And now we can try and see what this letter says that we found when we were trying to fix the cards.
I wonder what these orders he's talking about are.
Carl, no, you don't have a choice. Follow the orders given to you or else, Marcus. Sounds like trouble. Okay, so now let's see. Go here. Let's be nosy. We don't really have anyone to call right now. Bess and George aren't on our contact list, which really sucks. But we have Ned and we have someone named Marcus, and we don't know who Marcus is yet, or I don't know who Marcus is yet, so we'll talk about that later. So, exploring this some more. This is a brochure. I wonder if I can. Okay. This is the Ungerleichkeit Knot Festival. Celebrate the Safety, March 13th, featuring Polka Prois, live on the South Stage. This is a schedule of events for the Courtyard South Stage Banquet in North State Meadows. Music, dance, mayor kid activities, theater, arts and crafts, food, events, and all that stuff. And you have the times here. Monster masks, garland workshop, a whole bunch of activities for people who visit the the Castle Fenster. Gift shop purchases will be delivered here. So whenever Nancy buys something from the gift shop, it'll be put here. And that pretty much concludes the tour of Nancy's room. So we found Nancy's room, and this is a phone charm. You go to the left of Nancy. When you're leaving Nancy's room, go to the left and it's right over here. So now we have our first phone charm. And I'm going to change this, change the background. Change it to Yumi. And let's change this to a beep. Alright. So, let's walk around the castle some more and figure out what's going on at the castle fenster. This is where we came up at. I want to make sure I do this. Okay, we found something to help translate that. We need to meet everybody in the castle. What this is, I have no idea.
There must be a specific order to play these in.
So this is... it has to be played a certain way, but obviously we don't know that yet. So now this is Beyond the Tales, the Brothers Grimm. Librarians, professors, folklorists Jacob and Wilhelm Grimm, better known as the Brothers Grimm, were born a year apart in Hanau, Germany in 1785 and 1786. Their childhood was a relatively happy one until their father died when the boys were in their early teens. After his death and the death of their grandfather shortly thereafter, the family struggled to make ends meet. Eventually, both Jacob and Wilhelm attended the University of Marburg to study law. It was here at the university where the brothers' interest in collecting folk and fairy tales was first piqued. While traveling in France as a research assistant for one of the professors, Jacob became fascinated by a German manuscript of old stories he had found. Interested in keeping the tales and the culture alive, Jacob and Wilhelm began their search for other such tales. The brothers solicited help from their friends as well as trips to the surrounding countryside in order to obtain as many tales as possible. A large majority of the tales came from female acquaintances, such as Dorothea Wilde and the Hassenpflug sisters, Amelie and Jeanette. The first edition of Kinder und Hammerchen, Children's and Household Tales, was published in 1812, contained 86 different tales. With the success of the first edition, the Brothers Grimm continued their search for additional tales. Though they attempted to keep the tales as true to the original telling as possible, the first edition was thought to be unsuitable for young children. As a result, each subsequent edition of the book was edited slightly in order to make the stories more suitable for all audiences. The second edition, released in 1815, contained 70 new tales, and 5 more editions followed over the years. The final 7th edition had 210 tales still seen today. The fairy tales were not the only well-known project from the Grimms. They also started work on the Dutch Waterbuck, a detailed German dictionary that traced the origins of German words, though they were only able to publish a small portion of the massive undertaking in their lifetimes. The dictionary was such a large project that it wasn't complete until nearly 100 years after their deaths. Jacob Grimm also invented Grimm's Law, a formula that explained how consonants change across languages. By the end of the 1850s, Jacob and Wilhelm Grimm had received numerous honors and awards, were members of the Göttingen 7, being librarians to the king and respected throughout the world before their deaths in 1863 and 1859. Their names live on forever as one of the foremost folktale collections of all time. Okay, so that's the story of the Brothers Grimm. And this is always going to be here if you want to read it again. And it looks like this is Carl.
Hello. Hi, so are you the one who tried to keep me out of the castle?
Probably. I've been known to do things like that. I'm Lukas.
I'm Nancy Drew.
Hello, Nancy Drew. Do you want to play Monster?
Not really, but okay.
Okay, what's that?
The best game ever. I just got it. It's really pretty awesome. Let's play a round. We'll play 2 rounds, and the win goes to the farmer with the most live cows remaining at the end. This time, I'll be the farmer, and you will be the monster. As a farmer, I'll place all of my cows on the board.
Okay.
Then you get to choose 3 cows to become secret monsters. When you're ready, start the round.
Okay, so basically you have to disguise some of the cows as monsters, or I don't know. Let's see. Choose 3 monsters. Okay, so we chose 3 monsters.
Choose a cow to kill in any pasture connected to one of your monsters.
He talks way too fast.
Once a cow is dead, you'll need to move any scared cows or monsters in adjoining pastures to a new location.
Okay, so the ones that are highlighted, we have to move them because they're scared. And we still have our 3 monsters left. So as long as we have at least 1 monster left on the field, we're gonna win. But if all the monsters are dead, then we lose the game. So let's just move these around.
Then I'll guess which of my cows is your hidden monster. Once I'm done, it's back to you to make another kill. Be careful, cause if no live cows are connected to a live monster, you'll have to skip your turn, and I'll get to guess again.
Okay, so I'm the monster, and I need to choose a cow to kill. So, okay, so my 3 monsters are still here, and now I have to move the monsters, or the scared cows again. I'm gonna try to move them to a place where there's not a whole lot of cows, so the monster won't be detected.
When I guessed correctly, one of your monsters will be killed, and I can either choose to guess again or pass. We'll continue taking turns until either all 3 monsters or all the cows are dead.
Okay, so my 2 monsters are still alive, so now I'm going to move these guys around. I'm gonna move this guy over here.
Then the round is over and we switch roles. You'll be the farmer and I'll be the monster. The second round is over when either all 3 monsters or all the cows are dead, making the farmer with the most survivors the winner. Let's play!
Okay, so let's just do medium for now. And I really suck at this game, but we're gonna play it anyway. Okay, so I need to choose my 3 monsters. So the object of this game is to basically You can either be the farmer or you can be the monster. Now you have 3 monsters and you have to disguise them and pick 3 of the cows to be the monster, and they're disguised. And then you have to kill a cow, and if it scares the other cows enough, then the monster will be killed. But if not, then the monster lives, and you can hopefully win the game. But so let's see. When I move them, I don't like to move them too far away. But I don't it would be dumb to put the monster right here, because then all of these cows would be scared and I'd probably get killed. So I'm just gonna put him here. And I still have my 3 monsters. So I get to kill another one. And let's see. You have to try to do it without scaring a bunch of cows half to death. Smart choice. My monsters are still here. So, let's move this here, move this here, this here, and we'll move this here. Okay, it says Lukas has 11, and I don't know, let's see. Alright. So this number keeps going down because these are Lukas's cows. So it was just 11, now it's going down to 10. Hopefully I can actually win the game this time, because I usually suck at this game. So we're gonna move this guy over here. Ugh. Dang. Alright, so I have like 1 monster left, so we're just gonna do this. Guess the hidden monster. So now I'm the farmer and Lukas is the monster, so the best way to do this is to try to find the ones that are moved around. One of them has to be a monster. Yeah. So I'm going to choose another cow. I hope I get this right. I'm going to choose another cow. Now I only have one more monster to kill. So hopefully I can do it before all my cows are dead. So... Alright, I have 2 more chances to guess where the monster is. One more.
You didn't win that round. You should try again.
Maybe later.
What do you know about the monster that's been terrorizing the castle?
I heard that it's a forest yeti.
What's that?
It's the saddest and most terrible of the monsters. It lives alone in a big cave usually, and it gets so hungry that he thinks he's going to die. But he doesn't want to eat because he has to eat people, and he doesn't like to kill people. So he tries to eat vegetables, but they make him sick. But one day, he can't wait anymore, and he runs into the town, and he grabs up a whole bunch of people and eats them all, and he goes back to his cave. And he's so sad about all of the people he's killed that you can hear him crying and howling for miles.
Lukas!
Sounds kind of like that.
Okay.
What do you think of all the tourists who come here?
They're so boring. Every group says the same thing, no matter when they come. They all make the same stupid jokes, and I always have to pretend to be amused.
Why are you always pranking Carl?
I tried with everyone else, but they're not good at noticing. Carl is, though. He notices everything and gets all crazy and red when you mess with him. Have you seen all of the cool stuff he has in his office? When I get to use it, I'm going to build a small version of the castle with all the secret passages.
Secret passages?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Where are the secret passages? Where do they go?
I can't tell you. They're secrets. Plus, there are a few places here that I'm the only one who knows where they go.
Have you seen the monster?
I don't know.
How can you not know?
I saw something. I don't know what it was.
Where?
Down in the passageways. It was awful.
What did you see?
Probably a monster.
Aren't you worried about getting in trouble with Carl?
Oh, Carl can't catch me. That's just how it is. Carl couldn't catch a cold that was looking for him. He couldn't catch a ball if you glued it to his hand. He couldn't catch an acorn if he was the ground.
Wow.
I can continue if you'd like.
Okay, go ahead.
He couldn't catch a thing if he was a different thing. I really didn't expect you to say yes.
Okay. So, let's see.
Have you always lived here?
Yep, the whole time. My dad's the head of security here, so I know pretty much everything there is to know about everyone here. Most of it's boring, but not all of it.
What do you mean?
I can't tell you, I'd get in trouble. But it's bad. My dad says all castles have bloody histories because they're built by greedy men. He says that a lot.
What does he mean when he says that?
I can't tell you. Also, I don't really know.
I wonder if his dad is Marcus. Okay, so we're done here. We're not going to play Monster again right now.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so that was Lucas. And I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm going to end this as part 5 for the walkthrough of Nancy Drew the Captive Cursed. I will see you guys here very soon for part 6. And domo arigato gozaimashita.